We need some kind of a Muppets tune.
Yes. Oh, yay, we're live. Hello, welcome
Hello.
everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Sure, we're live everywhere. Yes, yay.
Happy Tuesday.
Yes. I know. I can't believe it's Tuesday. It feels like it should be Friday again.
Yeah,
Definitely feels like it should be
these
Friday.
these
I'm just,
these are very busy weeks, isn't it, Morgan? Behind the scenes of Mystery Channel.
oh, yes, very much. Yeah. Got a newsletter coming out and some other emails. So if you haven't signed up, you should because a bunch of stuff's about to be sent out in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we will do very soon a few really great interviews, which we will relieve with who the coming weeks, and especially if you like Petit Lenormand enthusiast, it's really important to keep an eye on
Yes.
Mystery Channel because that will be the aim for the next few months. We will provide courses. I will bring a new publication, and from that publication, we will have a lot of really great courses on Mystery
Yes.
Channel. So stay
Yes.
tuned.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. So I was making comments. Okay, we are live. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I yeah, actually there's a lot of great interviews coming up. From people who, sorry, it kind of fell. People who talk about Lenormand a lot, but also tarot. I'm trying to think of everyone who's coming up the next few weeks. And I do have a schedule I put on the website, which comes out if you get our newsletter and stuff that comes out a lot, but I should put it on the Facebook community as well. Because, Maria, who wrote the table tableau, the Tarot Tableau Revolution, I just read the book, is Wednesday tomorrow. And then one of ours is the next week. But after that is a guy who's really, really great with Lenormand. And we haven't, so I'm still like working on editing his thing, so I don't want to give away too much. But he definitely dives into it completely. Like his work is Lenormand, his love is Lenormand. So, we've got that.
yeah.
But
Lenormand freaks.
yes,
That's
exactly.
that's great.
Exactly. And diving into, so there's going to be a
All
lot of
in.
great, yeah, a lot of great Lenormand discussions coming up, deep dive into Lenormand discussions. And if you haven't listened to past, like to get ready for it, past Lenormand discussions, we have other
Yeah.
people who talked about it, like Anastasia Kashian, and try to think. There's like a bunch of other ones. My mind's going blank. Oh, Raina George's. But I was diving into Anastasia's work
Yeah, you
because
received our book,
one,
isn't it?
yes, she sent me her book, and I'm so excited because I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
I love Baba Yaga, and she's about to come out with a Baba Yaga Lenormand as well, and her art is just amazing. So if anyone hasn't seen her art, like listen to the episode and then check out all her artwork because she's like her artwork is just like gorgeous. It's apps. I don't. I got like there we go.
It seems now I see it that way, Morgan. So you asked me if it was Dutch, but it seems like Polish.
Oh, Polish. Oh, okay. Yes, I know. Yeah, I speak. Yeah, I know English, but I know. So, and then also her book on, you know, that she talks about. And I actually started this. So for anyone else, like it's a good challenge because this is what sorry, Kathleen Matthews does. And I was trembling over my words. Kathleen Matthews does, and she has a couple books where it's decks, but it's like a 52-week. It's a 52-week study. So, I mean, can you imagine? It keeps you busy the whole year. Each week there's a new challenge. Each week there's a new card. Each week there's a new, like, teaching you how to do it. So I actually started this two
Yeah,
weeks ago, so I'm only on week 3. But
that's plenty. Yeah,
since since I'm the only one who ever does this, I feel, because every time I ask people, they usually like, oh, 52 weeks, but So if you're one of the people doing the 52 weeks, you should let me know because I can compare notes, you know?
Yeah, no, and both wonderful ladies that you just said, like Kathleen and Anastasia, we interviewed them both, and you just have to go and search in the search engine on YouTube or Spotify and all those other things I don't even know because that's
Yeah.
not my forte.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
name them all 100 other stuff.
oh yes. It is everywhere. So literally whatever your favorite podcast episode channel is or podcast channel is, we are there because I make sure we are in every single one, even ones I've
Yeah.
never heard of.
Yeah. You know what's funny, and she will laugh with this if she hears it. I have this client, and she's like a really great lady. She's like 65 years old, and 2 times a week she sees me for boxing class. And
Oh,
like a private, we like do like therapeutic movement, have some talks, and yeah, she also follows us, and she has to laugh always because in that interview with Anastasia, she said that she has like spiders in her home that she gives those spiders a name, and she often talks
yes.
about that. And whenever you hear this, yeah, you know who you are.
Yes.
So, but
I
it's worth to go and see because the really great thing in the work we do is that yeah, you get to know all these people, all these great people, all these creative people, eccentric people. Yeah, let's call a spade, and it's really
yes.
fun.
Yeah. Yes. It's definitely because it is more around, the kitchen table because I just record everything and we just start
Yeah,
by talking casually, how we talk, like getting to know them,
yeah,
more than just their work because then you can kind of
yeah.
see
There
how
is
it,
no switch. In our
yes.
interviews, there is no switch in pre-talk and talk. We just talk.
Yes. Exactly. And I like that too. I was thinking about the spiders because I was, posting our stuff everywhere and I saw a meme that's like, what was it? Oh, they say like the coins you find in your couch, like when you find coins in your couch and they're like, it's probably from the spiders who live there and you just squash them. I can't remember how it went, but basically you're like, they're paying rent and you're killing them after they pay rent. But I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't, but it was
So
funny because it
yeah,
reminded me of that.
yeah. So yeah, we are busy. So everyone listening in or watching live or afterwards, we are pretty much busy now to provide as soon as possible courses in regards of condiments. We will do a lot of stuff, but now we have to work,
Yes.
especially because I like it to be somehow with good borders. I can only give max focus if I have like one creative item at a
Yes.
time. So I will work on the Petit Lenormand. After that, I will work on tarot, and then
Yeah.
after that, we will go further on, yeah, where we were already busy with,
Hmm.
We will talk and we will zoom in on all those items from cartomancy, but also philosophy, psychology, even, mysticism, everything to do with mystery. And where we make the difference is that we somehow, yeah, connect the dots between all those islands because they are not loose from each other. We connect
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Definitely. And that's what'll
Yeah, so
make
that
it.
we can implement it.
Yes. Yeah. I know. I'm excited. It's going to be exciting. Fresh take.
Yeah. So, and I'm really, really, yeah, working hard, but for me, my creative work always goes strange, if I work one week, maybe I do 15 minutes of writing, sitting just there, knowing on my pencil. And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden, I write 36 hours after each other. That's something really,
Hmm.
really strange. But I just, and that's the advantage. If that's my only creative process, it's okay how it is. And I don't have to feel, yeah, in a hurry or whatever. And I trust myself that it will be okay because my publication will be due by the end of March. That's a really sharp deadline, but I know I will make it, especially
Yeah.
if I have one creative task at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and maybe the big thing is that maybe before even the publication will be due in a really old school book, because I really like old school,
Hmm.
probably the courses will be earlier on
Yeah.
Mystery Channel.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
for those people who cannot wait or who are very
Yeah.
much, yeah, aim to get to know or are curious, maybe, yeah, you will
Yeah.
find out first at us.
Yes. I like that. I was just checking for comments. Yeah, and that's why subscribe because I'm really trying to send out more stuff about the stuff upcoming, what to expect, and also fun things as well.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, subscribe, follow us, make sure that you're part of the Facebook community, because we are working very hard behind the scenes. And whenever we have a clear mind on when the courses will be due, what the prices will be, of course, there will be reasonable prices, but we will bring really sound quality. We won't do what's already been done. I don't like that. And we don't take an easy road with that. I know that, but I have take some pride in being creative
Yeah,
and to also bring something new, to do really good innovation and not just do the same trick over and over again. That's not why I came back in the field. I came
yeah,
back for
yeah,
change.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, new insights, new ways of looking. I like that, especially
Yeah,
since
yeah,
things that you can like see differently now that you're getting your
yeah,
aha moments.
yeah. So, and whilst writing, I do a lot of new insights. I will be write things who are like outside of the box in order to kindle people to do it in a different way. To yeah somehow experiment with situations. That's something I've
Yes.
really learned with like hypnotherapy, and even though I like a therapist, I like hypnosis as a great therapeutic technique, and I will never do that. But I'm also very much interested in like stage hypnosis, but
Hmm.
not to do that profession, but in order to understand how hypnosis works on a deeper level.
Yeah.
But then I also like those mentalism tricks and all that. And I get a lot of ideas on that. I sometimes practice with my children or whoever. I have
Yeah.
also some
Yeah.
great events where I can somehow test that stuff. But then I also learned that we can also do that stuff within readings in order to give people a really deep impression for the
Yeah.
good, not for the show, but for something that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I
And
like that.
that's where I will share. I think it will be one of the most crazy publications.
Hmm.
It
I
may be
think.
something like Death or Glory, but I go for it all the way.
Oh, I love that. And it's definitely going to be awesome. Like adventure.
Yeah,
Adventure read.
yeah. I fly the Jolly Roger.
Yes, yes. Love it. Yes. I love that term. I like when people use the pirate for, because you think pirate, the rebel, but really like, breaks down the traditional of what people think of something and going in a completely new way.
Yeah. The blue pill or the red pill.
Yes, the blues. Yes, yeah, exactly. Red pill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going that
No,
thing.
you have to broaden your vision. You have to broaden your,
Hmm.
and in that way, yeah. We have to change so now and then, not for the change on its own, but in order to make a decent evolution. And
Yeah.
the time is right to do that now.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. Especially after in bulk. And for, anyone watching, you can still purchase the whole package. I have it on the website because there's so much good stuff in it. But it is like an awakening. It's like Sleeping Beauty after 100 years, waking up and seeing things, not just differently, but just seeing now.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel this
yeah,
time is.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
You're totally right. So yeah. So
yeah.
if you by now, because I really have it fresh in my head, have questions about the Petit Lenormand, have questions on future work or on past work, because I will bring a lot of new stuff, but it will be a logical extension of my previous work. It's not something new that I throw all the old stuff. No, it's just that I will provide stuff where you can make more use or in a deeper way use of the particular number with much more impact. That will be my aim.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
there's something in it for everyone. Even if you say, okay, that's maybe too outside of the box, Bjorn. I just want to stay with your old school stuff. That's also great because I will provide all my old courses, but with new insights, with a new touch, but not I don't change anything, but I make it clearer. I make it, yeah, more easy to get it done, I'd say,
Hmm. Yeah.
and upgrade
Yes.
it. So I was
Yeah.
watching these old videos. By then, my beard had still a color, my hair had still a color, so to say. But yeah, so let's see if I have become more wise.
No,
not
it's like
not
time
younger,
traveling.
and yeah,
Oh,
but the bad. I have to turn around, not to the future.
yeah, no. No, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely moving forward. But no, but I like that because I like going off that everything that was before, but how you can now still utilize it, but better, see it differently, and then keep adding to it. It should always be
Yeah,
growing.
yeah, but that's also the case. I've always been like in like a counseling role, and already before I brought my words of cardamom, so I was like reading cards, but then my world also was after with real coaching and sports world and all that. So, but after that, or the past 10 years, I really dived really deep into how the brain works, how people function, and all that. And I had the chance and the luck to, on a daily basis, do a lot of research in real
Yeah.
life, experience a lot of things. So I broadened my perspective on life, on people. Of course, I now look to different glasses also towards what I was doing back then, and from this knowledge, I can have new associations with those cards. I
Hmm.
can
Yeah.
perfectly translate into concepts that I use here in my cabinet with people,
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
which I did not know beforehand, or at least not at such a deep level as I do.
Hmm.
And on a daily basis, I am busy with rhetorics, stuff like NLP, not conscious, but I know how important
Yeah.
language is, how much weight words carry and all that. So I can make it much more richer in
Yeah.
hindsight what I wrote back then.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like that. That is true. Yeah, on how things are said, especially now, like that mostly everything's texted and being said like that. You have to look deeper into how you're putting it out there, the tones.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And now that is my goal, and to create a new particular normal language, what people,
Yes.
the citizens, understand much better
Yeah.
than the language before. And I want to and have them engaging in the language, in the tableau, in the card reading.
Yes.
And I'm pretty much sure that you then make more impact with parliaments
Hmm.
because an image still says more than 1,000 words. And if you can
Yes.
know what to say, but also know how to point out what's in front of them. Then you are really like working with symbolism. And then we have like a triangle. I was talking
Hmm.
about the triangle, but what do I mean with a triangle? That's something I take away from systemic work. So that would be like
Yes.
family constellation or whatever. And I've like from these stupid figures here, they are like really three trunks. I made them after two eyes. That's the male creativity. I'm sorry for that. That's all I've got. But I
Oh, no,
wanted to
like
be
that.
a little bit amorph. But people, okay, then I say, okay, they are just here on my desk, and that's not that they don't always get like systemic constellations. But I say, okay, now hold it. What are you saying there? You're talking about your husband. Okay, which is your husband? Okay, put him in front of you. Done. Okay, this is you. And then we are like talking about their life, and we have just like a frame of reference
Yeah.
between us. So, and that's also how I see the cards. And that makes a conversation so much richer and so gives you so much possibility to really step into that because then you have some stuff that you say, okay, this is my boss, and my boss is like a real prick, and I'm like in his shadow, and he's like on top of me. And if I then say, okay, but how do you want it to be? Okay, he wanted to have him far away from me. And then I say, okay,
Yeah.
just put him there the way you want it. And maybe that's something really challenging. And maybe that's not something that directly works. But in order that you have done that, you put it in
Yeah.
your brain. You somehow it's also a ritualistic act because you.
Yes.
But in the totality of the experience, this is something really rich. You
Yes.
see, and for me that's the same with cartomancy. But then I talk with my client and we look at their constellation. But
Yes.
from now cartomancy and how I did it back then, I translated what was in front of me and I
Mhm.
translated to the symbol. But I think that there is much more richesse in having the conversation and look together at the constellation.
Oh, yes. Oh, I like that. Yeah. I
Yeah,
like
and
how
that's the
that
same
is.
with if
Yeah.
you
As
do
a,
like
a
systemic work or cartomancy.
yeah.
Of course, now I'm pretty much influenced by my therapeutic experience.
Hmm.
You see,
Yes. No. Yeah. Yes.
right? And that's not that my work will aim that I say, okay, you have to do it differently. But what if stuff don't work? Then you can maybe switch towards something. If you feel okay, the reading is not working, or it's not okay, okay, throw
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
from the table. We deal again
Yeah.
and we do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's
Yeah.
also like a plan B or a plan
Yes.
A, and the old school is plan B, or whatever you feel that day.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It gives
Yeah.
you much more means to provide whatever your client wants. And even if you are like old school cartomancer, or maybe like a therapist who wants to work with those images and see
Yeah.
what it brings. And I have
Hmm.
another, I think, outside of the box ideas, and I
Hmm.
will throw them all out.
Yeah. I like that though. I like that. I think that's like the best way to approach anything completely outside the box.
Yeah, and
And then
and then
like
it's
three
also
doors in.
like there's also like a group assignment because a lot of things I was not able to test in real life. A lot of stuff I tested and it really worked. But it's also like a group assignment. Then it's interesting to get feedback back. Okay, I work with this.
Yeah. Yes. I like
And it
that.
really helped me. And what maybe works for you is not favorable for someone else. But
Hmm.
the more uh, chances that you get in order to make your style or to cherry pick between stuff I provide. Yeah, it would that would be my goal now to
Hmm.
really give people inspiration to hand innovative ideas.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I like that. See, like, yeah, more inspired.
Yeah. So anyway, we have to round it up.
Oh,
People, thank
oh,
you
okay.
much for listening because within 3 minutes my next client
Yeah.
will come through that
Oh,
door.
okay. Yes. Yeah. Well, and all the information will be in the description of this video. So if you want to find any links or anything like that, it's all in the description. So we don't have to go over that. you know.
Yeah. So, and Morgan, I see it now to you, so I have to go right away to. Normally, I
Okay.
call you back in order to
Oh,
to run
yeah.
things up, but
No, that's fine.
I see you. I see you next
Okay.
time. Okay,
Okay.
Morgan
All
and
right.
everyone else all over the world. Bye.